Spiritual dev in the building, and this new thing this new topic has came around. It's viral, and I want to talk about it. You know, it was something that was very disturbing, to say the very least. Which I'm going to put this on not age appropriate, so only certain people can watch it. But this whole thing with this streamer who looked up, and the reason why I say he looked it up, because the way he said it is he was only searching, is he was actually clicking ads, which I wouldn't. If you're going on corn sites, I would not click no ads. You're gonna either be on the FBI watch list, or you're gonna be, or you're gonna be tracked and all the other stuff, or get viruses. You know, lay off the ads. But he said he was studying AI, which is very funny, because when he was on stream, I guess he accidentally it wouldn't be so bad if he accidentally clicked something and opened up certain things, but it's the fact that he was doing it on stream, as I guess someone must have leaked it. Now he's going to be known as the AI fapper. I shouldn't be laughing, because it's really fucked up, because it's like, see, the thing that gets me with this topic is the guy said that he's for women's rights and was just going offhand, trying to take the negative attention from himself. But the thing that bothers me is, like, how can you say you're for women's rights and then look up stuff about your coworker? What I mean is the AI corn sites, where it has Pokimaine and I forgot what the other streamer's called, but their faces on some corn stars. And it's like, and the dude started bawling tears. And the thing is, he was right with his wife. His wife was right next to him. It's like, don't give me that stuff that you didn't mean for this to happen, because your case don't look so good. Because here's the thing, the receipts, not only the receipts are on there, but he's saying he studied and he looked. It's like you had to put an earnest Google search for AI corn. That doesn't make any sense. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Besides, I'm using corn because of YouTube's guidelines, and you gotta respect them guidelines, or your boy's gonna be smacked with stuff. Granted, they can still ban your channel if you put on. But that's why I'm using the word corn. Now, anyone who looks up this AI corn, this unconsented AI corn related videos using someone else's face, whether it's famous or not, or I would say you need to go outside, touch grass, talk to real girls after you learn some social skills and boundary skills. Because we're doing too much. I'm gonna be very 100% real. We're doing way too much. The fact I keep making more spiritual videos of the content I want to make should tell you, yeah, we're doing way too much. We're going so far. Let's just get outside, get off the Twitch, get off the Google, get off that stuff, and start, and start integrating ourselves in reality, because we're going way too far with this stuff. We're going way too far with this. And it's like, we need to kind of just sit there and chill out, sit down and chill out and stuff like that. But yeah. Now, what bothers me about this AI corn site, if someone makes AI corn sites not only using a famous person, it's going to get to a point where they use their coworkers, they use any people, their friends, whatever have you, they have a thing for, I don't know, and they're going to make that. And what I'm afraid of is that if someone squeezed their hog to that kind of corn stuff, the AI deepfakes, because it's unconsented. Since it's unconsented, what's gonna stop a dude from one day thinking, if that in his mind that's okay. What's gonna stop a dude from going to real woman and commit essay on them? I'm just being real. And like I said, this is definitely gonna be, age restricted because the subject is triggering, and I'm gonna put trigger warning in the title because it's like that's the thing I fear is that if we get so far with this stuff, what's gonna stop them from doing the real act that they really want to do, and that's why they're looking this stuff up. What's gonna stop this? Now, I think some of this is just trolls trying to get the little giggles and laughs because, well, we all know trolls are just sad man-children losers who just has to pick on anybody to make themselves feel better because their whole life sucks. But like I said, my concern with this whole AI corn is it's going to get to a point where people go further and do something in real. It's going to get to a point where it's going to get national news attention, and once it gets that, this is already getting out of hand as it is. I get that there are some people who do OnlyFans. I understand, but it doesn't matter. If you take someone's face and you don't get consent, it's still wrong. It's still wrong. It's the same thing if someone makes art and uploads it and use AI and they claim that the AI thing is your art and you're trying to sell it. You're still in the wrong. You're stealing someone else's work. Well, same thing. When you take someone else's face, put on a naked body, and they're doing corn-related stuff, you don't see how that's not messed up at all. You don't see how that's... It's like, how down bad do you have to be? How down bad do you have to be to need to watch a Pokimaine's face on someone that's clearly not her? And the reason why I know it's not clearly her because the guy said in the video. And the thing that gets on me is like he's with his wife. They're both in tears. And then he tries to try to say, "Oh, I don't want women to feel unsafe on Twitch." Dude, not only you put the receipts on there, but you made your case worse. The fact you had to research it mean you had to look it up multiple times. You're making yourself guilty. If this stuff was going to ever play in a courtroom, he'd be implicated really easily because I studied some court stuff. I studied some legal stuff. And my mother, she is a paralegal, so I know a bit of some law stuff. When you go around trying to describe to justify what you're doing, that's putting more receipts and evidence. If you know you didn't do something, if you know you didn't do wrong, or you accidentally, and sometimes it accidentally happens, I would have just closed off and not said a thing about it, not addressed it at all. And if a troll brought it up, I would have ignored that troll. Because personally, it's like when you put that out there, and now he's going to be known for that stuff the rest of his entire life. But it's more than that fact that's going to be there the rest of his entire life. It's the fact that, I would have just closed off the browser and pretend nothing happened. I wouldn't have gone too far and stuff like that. And the fact, but it's the fact that he says that he did research. If you did research, what you're saying is that you've been looking this up a lot more than just that stream. And then to ironically say, I'm for women's rights, I want women to feel on Twitch to feel safe. But you look up deep fakes of your coworkers. You see where I'm getting confused in my head? You see why my head's just like, you see this wrinkle right here? That's pure confusion. I think, like I said, we've gone way too far. We stayed indoors for way too long. We need to go touch grass, interact with real people, because we gone far enough, bud. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Start meditating, getting into the gym. Stay off them corn sites, because it's not going to do good for you. Corn is an addiction as well. I got myself off THC, and I feel better because I got myself off THC. So you can get off them corn websites. You don't need to look up corn. Start today to get off, because we're doing too much. We're doing way too much. We're taking things to see. And when people look up corn, what's gonna happen is they don't get satisfied for the normal stuff anymore. They want bigger and worse stuff and more tabooed stuff, and that's what's happening to this man. That's why he's been, researching all this, all this deepfake AIs, because it's very taboo, because he's overly used to the original. The only thing is the fact that it's like I do think of how did he even get a wife and to stay with them, but I guess you get anybody to stay with it and lay with it, It's like, because for him to do research, for him to go around and do research on these topics, he would have to, when he says he's doing research, he'd have to look it up more than once. You implicated yourself. You played yourself, homie. You played yourself when you put that on there. Like I said, it's like, from last time, last video was me talking about a girl who's faking harassment in the gym, and now we're making deep fake AI videos of certain celebrity, Twitch celebrities. I guess this Pokimaine's a Twitch celebrity. I don't know if she's any other kind of celebrity, without her consent, and it's the dude's coworkers. I'm gonna say this right now, dude, and if you work a job, the women as fine as hell at your job, do not let them know that you bust nuts to their stuff. Do not get turned on so badly that they notice. Because what's going to happen is it's going to get you in huge trouble. And it ain't well, I'm for women's rights, I want women to be safe. That ain't going to save you no more. Pokimaine knows that you took her deep fake corn AI, watched it multiple times. She knows. I've seen her reaction. That's going to be very awkward workspace when they stream together next time. I mean, what are you going to do when you get to stream with her? How you going to tell? It's like, yeah, I looked up corn sites with your face. It's going to be very awkward, bud. It's going to be very awkward. But people who do this kind of stuff, I'm going to be honest, you need to go outside. You need to start sun gazing. You need to start meditating. You need to start going to the gym. You need to start drinking more water. You need to stop watching corn because you can't control yourself. And start talking to real people. Also learn social skills, because obviously you don't want no social skills if you're engaging and watching deep fake AI stuff. Because people say, well, it's just celebrities. It's people that are just, they're famous already. But when is it going to get to a point where it's people in the real world? People that they work with. People they see on the daily basis. When is it going to get to a point where they no longer want the deep fake AIs and they're going out and targeting women? I'm just saying, and it's just like we're getting too far. We're going way too far. We need to step back a little bit. I think what it is with man, we got this new technology, but the problem with this new technology is it's so advanced for us. We're not mature enough to handle this. We're not mature enough to handle it. We're not even mature enough to be on social media. We aren't like damn kids. That's tough. But then you're looking at deep fake AIs of people that clearly has not consented. And before you call me a white knight, this is really gross, because it's like it's going to be to a point where it's going to happen to somebody in real life that's not a famous celebrity. Then what you're going to do? It's like this is juvenile, delinquent behavior, and I don't want to see no more of this. And may the crystal be with you. Stay off that corn, work out in the gym, meditate, sun gaze, and social interaction. May the crystal be with you.